I'm in Antigua Guatemala now, and it's Easter time, so there's a lot happening here. I'll have many interesting things here to explore and to show you. Antigua is a lovely colonial city founded by the Spanish conquerors in the early 16th century, and it was the capital of Guatemala for more than 200 years. It has been repeatedly hit by earthquakes due to its location in a volcanic and seismic area, and those destroyed the city several times. Because of that, around the 18th century, the government decided to change the capital to the actual Guatemala city.
In Guatemala, half of the stores are called La Bendición.
I went for a walking tour in order to do the recognition of the city. One of the places I visited was Convento de Santa Catalina, a former monastery that used to belong to reclusive nuns, and it is nowadays a hotel. So first, the monastery was only located in one side of the street, but as the number of nuns grew, the place had also to expand, and so they occupied another building on the other side of the street. In order for the nuns to cross to the new side of the monastery without being seen by other people, they built an arch connecting the two places, the famous Santa Catalina Arch, which is nowadays one of the most emblematic places of the city. Behind the arch, you can also see Volcán de Agua, one of the three volcanoes surrounding Antigua. The Cathedral of San Jose is also a place worth visiting. The church inside was beautiful, and since it was Semana Santa, or Holy Week, it was all decorated for the Easter celebrations. Annexed to it, you can also find the astonishing ruins of the Primate Cathedral of Antigua, which was destroyed by the 1773 Guatemala earthquake. If you want to have a different perspective of the city, you can also do a short hike to Cerro de la Cruz to admire this view over Antigua and Agua Volcano. There was also time to try some typical food, of course. Here we were trying atol de elote, a hot drink made of corn, really special. There are a lot more stalls in the park near the church La Merced, where you can try delicious and cheap food. And there are several small shops as well to buy souvenirs or just take a look at the typical Guatemalan crafts.
So every village here has its own clothes. You see here, this is for example from Chichicastenango, from San Antonio, Aguascalientes, and mostly it's the women that wear the clothes. These ones here are the huipiles. It's like a shirt, the top part, and yeah, it changes from village to village. Mostly are the women who wear it, because for the men they lost the tradition when the Spanish conquerors came, because for them to be able to work and to survive, they were not allowed to wear the typical mine clothes, so the tradition was lost.
Semana Santa in Guatemala is a UNESCO heritage tradition. It's a Catholic tradition brought by the Spanish in the 16th century that counts with numerous processions, vigils, altars, flower carpets on the streets, and also the houses and buildings are decorated to contribute to the festive environment. It's a religious tradition that celebrates the death and resurrection of Christ. Martin, my salsero friend, was my guide and company here in Antigua. He showed me some nice places and explained me a lot of things about the traditions of Semana Santa here in Guatemala. These processions last for hours and hours, it's unbelievable. Men and women carry these floats around the streets of the city, passing over the carpets. These carpets are usually made out of sawdust, flowers, and sometimes even fruits and vegetables, and it takes hours to be made. People even wake up in the middle of the night to prepare them. Normally each group carries the float only for a street or a couple of streets, and then it changes to other group of people, and these people really want to participate in it, and they feel immense honor and proud in carrying the floats. Each float is a representation of the events leading up to Christ's crucifixion. The men carrying the floats are called cucuruchos, and the women are devotas cargadoras, and every day they wear different clothes.
Men carry Christ and the ladies carry then they have to redo it again.
I couldn't stay until Easter Sunday to see the final celebrations and processions. I heard the processions are not as magnificent as these ones during the week, but I'm sure it was amazing as well.
Good morning from Hobbitenango. We are here in this beautiful park, a bit outside Antigua. It's a Hobbit theme park. You have several activities, different things to do. You can jump in this huge swing, which I just did it. It's a bit scary.
It's a cute place. You have these lovely hobbit houses and some activities, but the best things for me are the setting and the views. You have an amazing view over the valley and the surrounding volcanoes.
They also have an hotel here. And several places where you can eat.
I wouldn't say it's an unmissable experience though, but definitely a nice place in case you are in Antigua and want something different and relaxed to do, especially if you are with children. Another park nearby and in the same style is the Altamira Oriole, with lots of different places to take cute pictures, like these wooden giants with huge hands or these nests, but also other activities like a climbing wall, for example. Like Hobbitenango, it also has a restaurant and a hotel to spend the night. Do you see that volcano erupting over there? That's where I'm going on my next video. Don't miss it!